Hey guys, it's Kelly Ann and welcome to another Flossy Friday. I don't know what's going on with my voice. Today is Friday, August 7th, although kind of not because I'm recording on Thursday, August 6th. Okay, so tiny update of life. Work is going good. Potter is doing great. Everything looks like a hot mess express behind me because I'm getting ready to leave for the weekend because I have that small procedure tomorrow. It's a dental procedure. It's nothing crazy, nothing to like worry about, okay? But I'm internally freaking out, and they gave me Valium to take today and tomorrow so that way I am as cool as a cucumber as I can possibly be, because this girl ain't cool as a cucumber whenever it comes to medical stuff. So I have to go home today because I have to take that pill, and from what all of my friends have told me, it's gonna knock me the heck out. So and my appointment tomorrow is at 8 a.m. So anyways, my dad has to drive me. Okay, so I have a lot to show. Weight update, because I did take my monthly photos today. I am officially down 108.8 pounds. That's a lot. So there's that. But okay, I have a lot to show and a lot of explaining to do, but we'll talk about it, okay? How do I do this without showing the exciting stuff first? So I have 2 new starts. I have 2 new starts and a finish, and 4 FFOs and 2 gifted things. It's a lot. Okay, so last weekend with Heather, well, I'll start with the gifted stuff. Last weekend with Heather was so much fun. I'm going to basically go backwards because there's some explaining. I got some explaining to do, okay? Hi, my name is Lucy. It's not, but hi. Hi. We might have a friend join us. Come here. Hi. You want to say hello? He's a little mad because I had to go run and do my official photos and stuff for the month of August. So I've been gone for about 45 minutes. So hi, say hello to everyone. He's like, yeah, I don't care. I don't care, crazy lady. Okay, so Heather came. It was amazing. So let's talk about that stuff. So Heather gifted me, and I can't talk much about things because I cry about everything nowadays. But Heather gifted me this FFO'd Lizzie Kate. I can't even. It's so pretty. I love sunflowers, as does Heather, and all the blue is 100% my aesthetic. And I see I'm already like getting upset. Anyways, I've kept this by my computer while I'm working, and I love you, Heather. Thank you so much. Okay. Anyways, guys, it's been a morning. Okay, it's been a morning of emotions. Check my Instagram later if you want to see the photos of why, but it's been a morning, and dysmorphia plays a lot of mental tricks on you, okay? That's what I'll say. Also in her little gift bag for me was, there was also panda socks, but I left them in the other room because I need to wash them. Was this, and it's hashtag 4 stitchers of the pandemic 2020. So a lot of people are stitching pandemic, and we're using all of like the hashtags that everyone else is using, but a little bit before pandemic came out, Cassie, Emily, Heather, and I we chat almost daily in a Facebook thing. It is what it is. And the three of us, i.e. me, Cassie, and Emily, convinced Heather to start Pandemic. We don't know how it happened. Honestly, we tried, and she was like, no, I'm not going to do it. And we were like, okay, whatever. So we like gave up. And then randomly one day we get a message with a photo, and she was like, I literally just dyed fabric for Pandemic, and I've already started. And we were like, we converted you. So because of that, we came up with a hashtag for the four of us. So it's just an additional hashtag that the four of us use. It's not to exclude anyone. It's just to kind of be like our own little personal inside joke. And because we convinced Heather to start the Pandemic LDS. And so anyways, Heather had these made for all four of us. And it's so cute. And it's like, it's a name tag, but it does hold needles. It does hold needles. And so it is just an elongated needle minder, basically. So that's really awesome. Okay, so also while Heather was here, we found a matching frame for our Friendship Grows. This is what we stitched back in February. Heather, comment below and let me know if I'm wrong on that. But we stitched this last time we had a weekend of stitching together, which was before the pandemic. So that's why it was either January or February. But we found this really cool like floating frame. And so it sits like that. It's pretty cute. I like it. And then I also found this. Oh, I had 3 new starts and I finished 2 things this week. That's what that is. Anyways, okay, I digress. So Mandy stitched this for me and sent this to me in a little card a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. And I also found this little frame, and I thought that it was perfect for the succulent because a lot of succulents come in those like really like cement looking planters and things like that. So I thought that would really look earthy and like plantery. And so yeah, so those 2 both sit in my bedroom. I'll show that one last. I also had been looking for a frame set for my laundry series. So I found this very industrial looking, because my laundry stuff is in the garage and there's spider webs and stuff in there. I clean them regularly, but you know, spiders live in there. It is what it is. But I thought this was really cool. It's very industrial. I'm gonna have to have my dad help me hang it up because there is paneling in my garage. Yeah, I know. My house was built in the 70s. It's fine. But there's paneling in my garage, and so it was really hard for me to get it through, like get a nail or anything through. So I'm gonna just have my dad help me. But I framed the first of 3 in the laundry series, which means I really need to stitch the other 2. And they're quick stitches. Which we'll talk about the wheel thing in a hot minute. But anyways, so one of the laundry coats is framed and I think it looks great. I just need to do the other 2. Okay, I bought this. I bought this a little over a year ago from an antique store. It was marked $15, but the booth had 50% off on certain things, and this was one of them. And it just had like a print, like a floral print in it, and it professionally freaking framed, okay? A floral print. And so for $7, I was like, heck yeah, I'm gonna buy that and stitch something small in it. And I've been waiting for like the perfect thing, and I decided to do the Work That Crown from the, what is the chart's actual name? It's the 3 charts from Hands On Design. There's like the larger one that says I think it's called Be a Pineapple. And then there's a flamingo drum, and then there's this one. So I did change the colors up some. I made them a little bit more like bright 70s. I wanted like a tiki 70s vibe. And also because I'm just into bright colors. But literally the only other thing that I changed is on this pattern is I added a border. So that way it'd be more framed. Now, I stitched it on a 28 count Cashel from Pictures Plus on Tyco, and so that's why it's not really sitting in here like super straight, is because it's very like a wobbly fabric, but I kind of like it. It looks very hand done, very vintagey, very 70s, and I picked the Tyco because I wanted it to go with the matte. I didn't want to not have the matte in there. Also needed it for the thickness because this was originally a professionally framed piece. So I had been looking for like a floral or something because I really loved the floral with the mirror. But I really wanted, whenever I like thought about it, I was like, oh, I should totally do that one, because especially with like the weight transformation stuff that I'm doing for myself this last like 9 months, it's right by my bedroom door. So as I'm walking out my door, I don't know, it's just kind of like a reminder to like work it, you know what I mean? Like, so that's why I went with that one instead of a floral, because I did want a floral. You can also see like my Hot Mess Express. There's you guys. Okay, so anyways, I really love it. I think it came out great. It hangs like this. There's a professional hanger right there. So anyways, started and finished that while Heather was here, and yeah, and FFO'd it. Okay, move my headphones. I need to charge that. So I spun the wheel. So let's just talk about everything. I spun the wheel and I'm supposed to work on Quaker Gone Haunted. I was so close to being done with Panda Girl that several people told me, you can't. You have to finish her. Like, putting her away would basically be like sacrilege. So I kind of agreed, and I didn't put her down. I'm going to show you her last, but I couldn't put her down. So I stayed working on Panda Girl until I finished her. Whenever I finished her, I really didn't want to work on Quaker Gone Haunted. I wanted to start something. I don't know why, but I did. I wanted to start something. So I started Put on the Hat. Now, I did not make it very far with this, but I did start it. I got part of the hat. That's like the top of the hat. The cat with the books goes right here. I'll re-show it. So, see, I got like the top of the hat. So, I had a little bit of a start. And I was going to work on this week. I was going to work on it. And then I was talking to EJ. And EJ sent me a message. And she randomly I asked her like how things were going. And whatnot. And she goes, well, I blame you for something. And I was like, blame me for something? What did I do? Also, I didn't act that innocent, but at the same time, I was like, okay, seriously though, what did I do? And she said, I'm splurging on a set of patterns that you're stitching all on one fabric because I can't not have them. And I was like, what am I stitching on one piece of fabric? Like, I couldn't think about it. Because I have so many patterns. And I've talked about starting so many different things. And I have so many things kitted. So, it's kind of a vague description. So, she told me these guys. The Sing-A sampler from Silver Creek Samplers. So, So we talked about it for like a hot minute. Like a hot minute. That makes it sound like we talked about it for like an hour. I literally mean like a hot couple of minutes. Okay, guys? And I decided the night that I started put on the hat, which was Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. That I was just going to pull the colors. You know what I mean? So whenever I stitched it the first time, I wrote down all the colors that I used to do it for Jackie. And I knew that I wanted to change up some of the colors. I didn't go by that list. I completely pulled out all new colors. All new colors. I went with a totally different vibe. I went with a totally different style. I've done a little bit additional customization than I did the first time. I have already 1 out of 8 blocks done and a second one halfway done. I have not been able to put this down since I started it Tuesday night. So, I didn't work on it a whole lot yesterday though. So really, I've worked on it a lot. Maybe it was Monday. It was Monday. It was Monday. I finished Panda Girl Monday, started put on the hat Monday, started this Monday. It was Monday. I didn't stitch on it a whole lot yesterday, which was actually Wednesday of me recording. And I haven't stitched it all yet today because, like I said, I'm packing to go home. But whenever I go home, I'm going to stitch a little bit before I take that pill and collapse, pass out. But so you have to start in the middle, obviously. It's like a long banner. So this is the actual pattern. But I really wanted mine, and this was something that I didn't think of when I was stitching Jackie's. I really wanted it to be more Sound of Music, Sound of Music. So I made it, and I wrote somebody. So I was trying to find my original one through hashtags on my Instagram, and I guess I never posted a photo of it because it was a gift, but I thought that I posted one after I'd given it to her for Christmas, but I guess I didn't. But I was looking at other people's, and 3 people changed the girl to a Maria, and there was one in a nun outfit. There was one with the blue dress with the white apron. There was one with the black and grayish blue with the blue striped apron that's on the cover of most of the movies. I wanted to go with the Maria that with the outfit that she was wearing when she's actually teaching the kids the song in the movie. And they're on the mountain singing it whenever they're like first getting started, because they go through a couple of outfit changes throughout that song. So, but it's whenever she made them the outfits out of the drapes, and she's teaching them, and they're on the mountain, and I'm 95% sure that's where the song starts. And then they go into like the city and stuff whenever they like add more words and stuff to it. Anyways, so, and that was a brown dress with a cream long sleeve top underneath. So that's what I made my Maria, and it's supposed to be like gray down here. I changed it to green because they were on a mountain. So I'm on this one. I'm also doing the blocks of the notes in rainbow. So it'll be red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, violet, and then the same red again. And they're supposed to be every other, and that's what I did in my original one for Jackie. And I really, really, really like it. But having like played music and stuff, it is really cool. Excuse me. I wasn't in choir, so these aren't the type of notes that I had to learn. I actually was in band and a marcher in high school. But, you know, if you really want to make a visual for notes, you give them like different visual colors and things like that. And that was also something that like our band directors would say, like if you would play like a C or something, but they needed it like a little bit higher, or they like wanted it to be more vivid, they would say like, play me a yellow, play me a yellow. You're playing at blue, play me a yellow. Because the red yellow side of the spectrum visually ties into louder, brighter, cheerier, higher, and the darker colors, green to purple, are like, you know, like more bassy, lower notes. So anyways, so I'm making it rainbow also just to make it like bright, fun, cheery. I'm changing the jam on the T block to be red instead of purple because I hate grape jelly. And so I wanted it to be strawberry jelly, which I can't eat jelly anymore anyway, so it doesn't matter. But, so anyways, after having that conversation and pulling the colors, I honestly could not keep myself from starting it. I just couldn't. It was like a fever hit me. I was so excited to start it. Now, am I still excited to work on Halloween stuff this month? Absolutely. But am I having a lot of fun working on this one again? 100%. This piece is so much fun for me, and I've stitched it before. It's going so much faster this time, and I think it's because I'm making it for myself and not as a gift, and I'm doing more customization, which is really fun for me. And so anyways, I'm taking this one home with me this weekend. I will probably not get a whole lot of stitching done because, like I've stated, oh no, I just dropped a bunch of things, including Panda Girl. Fudge sickle. This one is gonna live in the panda bag that Emily gifted me. But I'm just having a lot of fun with it, and I think that's what's most important. That was something that Cassie kept on reminding me, and Emily and Heather kept on reminding me. They were like, if you aren't feeling whatever the wheels spun, then don't work on it. Because if it's not really calling to you, you aren't going to get as much progress done as you wanted to, and you're going to feel like you wasted that time anyways, which I totally understand. So, it's not that I don't like Quaker Gone Haunted. I'm just not feeling some of the ones that I put on that list. So, there are some though that I really do want to work on. Maybe not that many. I also am having a lot of fun like making good progress on stuff and getting a fair amount of things done. And so, but I'm also going to take this little gem with me. The little freebie kit from Barbara Anna for buying 2 of the Nika patterns from Russia. Sorry, I had to grab Panda Girl. You can't see her yet. So that's what I'm taking with me. And I'm going to work more on Put on the Hat this month for sure. I know I'm going to work on Witches of Salem. And I'm going to start the new Frosted Pumpkin whenever it comes out. And there's some others from the list that I want to work on. But I need to not have it be structured. I keep on trying to do the structure thing because I do like structure usually, but whenever it comes to stitching, I think the reason why I always fail at structured stitching is because stitching is my like getaway from structured life, if that makes sense. So having that also be structured sometimes makes it feel like work and not fun, and or not as much fun, and that defeats the whole purpose. So I think that's what is going to happen. Yes, I am still going to work on Halloween stuff this month, because I also really want to finish that Spell of the Moon, so that way I can pass that on. But yeah, that just felt like a new start that I had to do. It just was calling me. Okay, so that's kind of with the wheel thing. It never lasts long for me, and I understand that. And that might be frustrating to some people. It's frustrating to me too, because it makes me sometimes feel like I failed or like I lied or something. But I always have like the intentions of making it work, and it just makes me stitch less, because the wheel lands sometimes on something that I'm not super excited to work on that day, and then I feel like I have to force myself, and I'm really glad that I didn't, because I really love the Quaker Gone Haunted, and the next time I get it out, I want to really have desire to work on it. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. Okay, so Panda Girl, guys, I could not put this down. She's done. She is done. That's in the way. I really need to clean, pick things up. She is done, and I love it. It looks amazing. I think I'm gonna frame it instead of doing a pillow. So I've just got to find the right frame. I might frame it in close on the bottom, and then leave it like wider on the top and the sides to get like all the colors and like the pattern. But yeah, she's done. So this is my color conversion of her. I need to iron her again. There's still a little ripple from my hoop, but that's fine. It'll come out. But yeah, I love her so much. So this is my color conversion. I do have the kit that I am going to de-stash probably next week when I'm back in town. So that way, if it sells, I'm actually here to package it up. But yeah, that's basically what happened this week. I'm excited about this next week and getting more done on this piece while I'm at home, and then also working on some Halloween stuff. So yeah, that's basically it. I hope that y'all have had a fantastic week and have a great weekend coming up. We will see you next Friday. Bye, guys.